This is a guide to user feedback. I'm going to teach you how to collect and use it. Hey everyone, I'm Aya. I'm a UX researcher at Red Interactive, and I'm about to show you the way we like to capture user feedback when we run design sprints. So we basically conduct the interviews on the last day of the sprint. So if you want to know more on sprints, you should definitely take a look at this video. And if you want to know more on when to conduct a design sprint, this video will answer all your questions. Cool, so let's just dive right into Miro. We work both with Miro and Mural, but I'm going to show you how to capture user feedback on Miro. So we at Red do a lot of remote user research because we have customers around the globe, and now with COVID and all, it's inevitable. Okay, so we use this neat and cute table to capture user feedback. And I really like it because it allows me to share it with the client later on, and also during the interviews. And I also can export it to Excel and other formats. And so it also helps me with the reports later on. So as you can see, I have here 5 rows. I have one column for each user, and on the left side you can see the rows with the warm-up questions we asked, and after that each row has questions relevant to the specific screen of the prototype. So you know what, maybe I'll say a word about the warm-up questions. So we always start with them. First of all, you want to make sure your interviewee is feeling comfortable, and you want to relieve any stress they might be feeling, so it's really important. And we also ask them questions relevant to the product. So, if this product revolves around online shopping, we'll ask them some questions related to their shopping habits. It also helps them get into the context of your product. In this section, you can see our legend. I'll make it bigger so you can see. So you can see our legend with the post-it. So we have a coloring system. We use a coloring system, and we use yellow post-its for comments or ideas. We use pink post-its for critique, for negative feedback, and which really helps, by the way, to make the product better. And we use green for praise, for positive feedback. Okay, cool. So I want to show you. I want to show you how I work. I like to work. So what I usually do is I like to copy and paste the post-it, and then I obviously delete the information on the post-it, so I will have a clean post-it. And then when I start the interview, I add data, the relevant data, obviously, and I also update the color, depending on what the user has just told me, if it's a negative feedback, if it's positive feedback, if it's a comment, and so on. Another thing I wanted to show you, little trick I like to use is, so as you can see, I have, as I mentioned, I have 5 users, and I like to copy the questions. Say if this is a specific question, I like to see it all through the table. So I just copy and paste it, I like to work like this because it makes my life much easier and effective. And I want to show you why, because say I'm in my 5th user, I'm interviewing my 5th interviewee, and let me just copy this post-it, okay? So I have no idea where I am. I mean, it's not very comfortable to go back and forth, while the interview is talking and giving me a priceless information. So this is really, small stuff that helps me, stay focused and, don't lose time on small things. So another thing I wanted to show you here, I wanted to show you the sprint questions. And we always copy the sprint questions to the Wall of Justice when we conduct our interviews, because it's really important to understand if the interviewee thinks, if we could answer the screen question yes or no. Also, sometimes it's a maybe. Okay, and now I'd like to answer a question I was asked by, let me just take a look. I was asked this question by Avogwe Mi Mwanbutangi. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. So please, please, please correct me. Okay, thank you. So Avogwe, you asked me which comes first, UX or UI, as in which leads to the other. Okay, so here's my answer. UX should come first as it is the basis of the product. It encompasses the product strategy, the business strategy, research, information architecture, analytics data, and so on and so forth. So you should never start to work on the UI before you have solved the UX challenges. So I hope that answers your question, Aowe, and if not, you can send more questions, and I will definitely try to clarify and answer in depth if that's needed. So everyone, if you have questions, shoot them our way, send them our way. You can leave comments below, YouTube, Facebook Messenger, whatever works for you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.